Hello everybody, Mac here. Today I'm going to talk about the 3 different map designs for the community map project that we will be seeing. So, if you don't know what the community map is, basically DICE and DICE OA, they're working on a community map for CTE, and it's going to bring our feedback into it, and it's overall pretty nice. Now, they have a survey, and I'm going to have that in the description. I'm going to be talking about it, and they have 3 different map layouts. It's going to be a jungle map, and I'm going to read off of what it says on the survey. So it says, in the previous community map poll, the pick for point of interest ended up being Waterfall, trailed by Ancient Ruins and Ghost Town, and they had a poll. Pretty sure you can vote on it still, but if you vote on it now, it won't count towards anything. And it says, based on your input, we've put together 3 map concepts in which we'll combine the high level of framework, setting, which will be a jungle environment, and several of the top voted points of interest. We now want you to decide on which of these concepts you think we should pursue and take into production. So there's concept A, there's concept B, and there's concept C, and you can vote on which concept you like. So I'm going to read off of what these concepts are. I also have pictures on screen because they released pictures of kind of these maps or what they should look like. Of course, they're not actually finished yet. So concept A says China rallies to stop insurgents transporting weapons and supplies through the Burmese jungle river networks. U.S. moves in to protect their interests. Now this has a waterfall, a fishing outpost, the temple ruins, jungle clearing. It all honestly looks pretty nice. It's more of a base kind of map of what we're kind of used to. Kind of an oval kind of shape. Kind of looks nice, but I feel that there is kind of a lot of area that, you know, especially on like the bottom portion where there's no objectives. So that's one thing I would like to see, maybe like an objective like D or C or something be brought down to the bottom road or something like that. So next is concept B. With the Chinese-American War nearly at an end, some of China's allies have remained reluctant to turn over NATO POWs to their home countries. U.S. are forced to react. Now this map looks pretty much the biggest. It looks to be the biggest, and it is honestly pretty nice. Now this one is pretty nice. It has a village, temple ruins, munitions, POW camp, temple. I really like to see what those temples are. Like, are we talking like an actual temple that you can go inside and, you know, let's say you can actually go underground in like these underground systems? That would be cool if that's the case. I don't know if that will be the case. I mean, the temple ruins and the temple annex seem like they're gonna be amazing areas if this is chosen. So, but the actual map itself, it seems like US and China is kind of in a weird position. I mean, US and China, like, I feel at the start of the match, some people will just go into their enemy base and spawn camp them a little bit. And for concept C, it says Indonesian radicals have developed a new strain of virus for chemical warfare. A conflict flares up over access to samples and research data. So this one looks amazing. It has login camps, it has ghost towns, medical clinics, waterfalls, jungle clearing. It also has a more straightforward, linear kind of way of the map being designed, which I really like. I really like the maps like propaganda and maps like that that are more linear. I really like those maps. So this is pretty nice. So if you haven't voted yet, there's going to be these 3 options. There's going to be a survey in the description. Going to be first link in the description. If you haven't checked it out yet, and you haven't voted yet, go check that out. I'm going to tell you guys what I voted for and what I'm really hoping for that actually gets chosen. But let me know in the comments what you're voting for, because I mean, they all look pretty nice. And honestly, I would have all 3 of these if I could vote for them all. You know, like all of the above option. That would be pretty cool, because all of these do look like pretty good maps, even in the early stages. But I voted for Concept C, just because I think Concept C just looks the best. It has a lot of the good parts I'd like in a map. It honestly reminds me a lot of Zavad, which I kind of like Zavad. Zavad's a pretty good map. Zavad 311, and it also reminds me of Propaganda as well. I mean, you got jungle clearance, you got waterfalls, which we don't have really any waterfalls in Battlefield 4. I mean, the only waterfall I could really think about would be the one on Lost Island. And that isn't very much of a waterfall, even though, you know, I mean, it's on like a capture point like E or something. It's not really that great of a waterfall, which, you know, I'd really like to see a waterfall. That's kind of cool. We got some medical clinics, we got some ghost towns, login camp, jungles. Really nice, really nice. I'm really excited if C got chosen, but honestly wouldn't be mad if B or A got chosen. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. They talk about what they're going to be doing next with this. We are really grateful for your participation in these polls. After we have the results of this vote, we will start creating our first scale test of the map and release it to the CTE, where you will be able to take part in the process of building a map from the very beginning. So I'm pretty excited for this. So hopefully these maps are good. I cannot wait for this map to come out. We haven't had that many jungle maps, and especially maps with waterfalls and stuff. Now I am hoping for maybe a few caves. I am kind of hoping for one. Or, you know, maybe a few, because in the Naval Strike DLC, we actually got a few caves, and on Glowing Peaks, which is also kind of a jungle map. I'm really hoping for a map kind of like Glowing Peaks, but a little different as well, with some caves and stuff. I'm really hoping for that. Who knows if we'll actually get that. But hopefully this map is actually pretty good. If you want to go check it out, the link in the description. And let me know what you voted for. What did you vote for, and why? Why'd you vote for it? And so let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoy. Feedback's always appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.